Hello viewers, welcome to the channel Amazing Civil Engineering Studies. In today's video we are going to discuss about honeycomb in concrete evade and rectification. Almost every site engineer was supposed to face this situation. Honeycombs are hollow spaces and cavities left in concrete mass on the surface or inside the mass where concrete could not reach. These look like honey bees' nest. Improper vibration and workability of concrete are main causes of honeycombs in concrete. Honeycombs which are on sites are visible to naked eyes and can be detected easily as soon as shuttering is removed. When you remove the shuttering work after concrete pouring, some of the surfaces look like segregated aggregates with voids. Maybe some of the reinforcement bars also visible. These are called honeycomb in concrete. Why? Because it resembles most likely bees' honeycomb since the name. What is meant by honeycomb in concrete? At the time of concrete pouring, voids will form between the concrete and reinforcement due to the presence of air bubbles, and it seems to be a nest of the honey bee. So it is called in the name of honeycomb. Why does it happen? Reason for honeycombing. The sequence of improper works results in this. Poor workmanship. Laborers who work in the concrete placement tend to pour all concrete at a given time and like to get away from the site early. If you look closely, they try to pour the concrete far from the recommended height or just throw it away without worrying about aggregate segregation. Inadequate concrete cover. Using inadequate and less concrete cover leads to honeycomb. Missing a single concrete cover makes that area vulnerable. The concrete freely flows over the reinforcement rather than covering it in and around. Improper vibration. Using too much vibration on concrete. Since concrete workability has been determined for easy transportation, the vibration makes the concrete to break apart from the slurry formation. Excess water. Adding more water than the requirement. We know that every mortar mix has its purpose of holding the concrete together. Using additional water makes the cement watery and breaks the concrete. Oversized aggregate usage. Oversized aggregates will settle in between the reinforcement and then blocks the concrete going through it. How to avoid honeycomb in concrete? Use less vibration. If you have selected the right workable concrete, you don't need much for a vibrator. The concrete settles down on its own. Concrete pouring. Try to avoid pouring concrete from an over 1 meter height. Use adequate concrete cover. Make sure the reinforcement having a proper cover from all sides of the shuttering material. The concrete cover needs to be provided to every space to hold the reinforcement above the shuttering surface. Avoid using oversized aggregates. Try to use recommended size aggregates, which will not get blocked into the reinforcement. The coarse aggregates should have good granular shape and the right size. Use proper workability. Select adequate concrete workability. Avoid using excess water. Whatever reason does not allow laborers to add extra water on concrete. Honeycomb effects on concrete. It affects the load-bearing capacity of the structure. It leads the way to air to enter the reinforcement and makes it corroded. Rectification of honeycomb. Whatever the cause, do not try to cover it with cement paste. Mostly we instruct the worker to apply the cement mortar or cement slurry on the honeycomb. It is not the correct solution for rectification because, after a certain period, the plaster may drop from the honeycomb. Based on the severity, mild, severe and extreme, honeycombs have to be treated. For mild conditions, the proper chemical adhesive should be injected into the location. For severe and extreme conditions, the structural elements should be partially chipped, and recast needs to be done. Thanks for watching. For now, please subscribe, like, share and do not forget to press bell icon.